Deaf are the only people in the world who do not learn language from their parents. My parents never learned sign language. I learned sign language at the school for the deaf when I was 9 years old. Over 90% of deaf children are born to hearing parents. The deaf child has no idea why their parents' lips are moving, and the parents don't know any sign.
Parents often develop what we call home signs, so they'll go like this, and for us that's a word, dinner or food. But for the deaf child, they have no idea what that means other than that there's an action that's going to happen. By the time they enter school, they have developed about 50 to 100 of these signs. Their hearing siblings, on the other hand, have developed a 5,000 to 8,000 word vocabulary and are speaking grammatically correctly. When the teacher begins to write things on the board, the hearing sibling very quickly learns to read.
But many deaf never do learn to read.
Most deaf children don't actually go to the school until they're 7 to 9 years old, and they finally go to a deaf school and meet other deaf children. They learn language and communication from those older deaf children. They develop a rich and full language and a culture that's really unique to them. They love to talk to each other, and information is the most valuable commodity in the deaf community.
When I was finished with school, I tried to read the Bible and became interested but didn't understand fully. At the same time, I went to the hearing church with an interpreter for the preacher, but I still didn't understand. The hearing church thinks they are ministering to the deaf by bringing in the best interpreters, but the truth is they still miss a lot of the information, so the deaf are lost.
Along with my deaf brother, we used to go to a hearing church. And my deaf brother will sit there and watch everything what is going on. And he perhaps watched my dad preaching hundreds and hundreds of times, but he never knew what is going on in the church. There was a time there's a group of missionaries came from North America, and they were ministering to the deaf people. And they taught my deaf brother the Bible stories and songs, everything in sign language. Then one day I happened to go to that deaf church. And for the very first time, I see my deaf brother worshiping the Lord in sign language. Moreover, he was up in the stage leading the worship. I couldn't believe that because I never believed that he could do that. And then I was in tears, and I was thinking, Lord, all these years, more than 20 years, he spent his life in a hearing church, never knew the Lord. And then I also was thinking that if that's what happened to my brother Jacob, then what about the deaf people, millions and millions of deaf people around the world?
It wasn't until someone gave me the Bible on DVD that I really began learning and understanding. My heart was touched, my life changed, and I accepted Jesus as my Savior. There are over 400 sign languages in the world. Each one will need a Bible in their sign language. Door's mission is to bring God's word to the deaf community all over the world in their heart language.
Door has been able to work with the deaf from many countries in translating the Bible into their sign language.
Now, technology has improved. We have video cameras, the internet, and smartphones.
Now is the time for the deaf. With the help of the Christian community, they are being reached.
There are millions of people like my brother Jacob. With your help and support, they can be reached.